Hey guys, welcome to a brand new series of a game called Hard Space Shipbreaker. This is a pretty cool game. I've played it for about 8 hours, so I have a little bit of experience with it. They're coming out with more updates as we go, as it's still in early access, a very, very early access. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the career for you guys, and I hope that this can kind of serve as both a tutorial, but also as kind of like a fun thing to watch, because this game is kind of heavy on the concepts of taking apart a ship, really importantly, because if you make mistakes, there could be a nuclear reactor that blows up and stuff like that. So good morning, Shipbreaker. We didn't get to read the whole thing, but that's okay. So right up here you can see that we have $1 billion of debt that we have to work towards to get out of. This kind of can stack up and also go down pretty quickly depending on how you play. But because I skipped the training, I do have quite a bit of LT points, which I cannot recall what that means at the moment. But we can basically do some upgrades. Essentially, as you can see, they cost some LT. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna upgrade the grapple really quick. And I should have upgraded tethers too. Tethers are really important. Let's then, we don't really start off with that many, so let's see here. I don't think I need that right now. Yeah, more oxygen would be useful. Oh wait, we can't do that. Wait, really? Wait, I thought we could have. No, 175. Okay. You know what, that's fine. Well, cooldown. We'll go for cooldown. Yes. Cooldown is pretty useful. Alright. So let's go ahead and start our shift. So at the start of the shift, you can either choose to continue working on your current ship, or you can select a new ship from the ship catalog. Now already you can see that we do not have any ships because we just started. So let's select a ship. So we have 4 ships to select from, and each one has like a rating. I haven't really found like a true reason for the rating yet, but anyway, we can cycle through, but we do not have certifications for these ships yet, so we can only work on class 2 ships right now. So essentially I'm going to select the one that has the highest total value. There's probably a better way of going about this, but I think that this is probably the best because you're going to potentially get the most value out of the ship. Alright, so let's go ahead and start it up. Alright, so we're out in space, and you know, we can troll around, you can do all sorts of different things. But so Weaver is gonna also periodically talk to us, kind of try to help us out a little bit. Not that we need much help. So
literally, your report here says your blood work confirmed ideal genetic makeup, physique, intelligence, and psychological profile for the position of shipbreaker.
So we want to be careful because oxygen, so all these compartments are, you know, so if I hit this, you can see those green lines there mean that they are pressurized. And essentially we want to be careful because if we open a pressurized vent area, there's a potential that it'll just explode. And you know, lose all of the air. So we have to depressurize everything. So get rid of this atmosphere pressurizer. And there we go. So now you can see cabin unpressurized in the bottom right. And we've got the fuel and the health. Now I'm going to bring out my cutter really quick and just cut open this door. And we'll just kind of move these parts to the side. Now this, I just know the layout of this ship pretty well at this point. So as you can see, this is the reactor. We have to bring this out to the barge. But we're going to have to cut this out. So there's these nice cut points, which are extremely useful. So I'm going to cut these, and then we'll push this out. Alright, just like that. And this needs to go processing. So that's the blue. Furnace is red, barge is green. We can give it a little push with our tether gun thing, a little bit. We can upgrade that later on. Alright, so we do have some tethers really quick. So I'm going to go ahead and connect a tether to the barge. This is the quickest way to get rid of the reactor, and it causes you to not experience any radiation. So I think it's by far the best part of it. Best way to do it, at least. Now I do also see that we need to get rid of some antennae, so as part of the work order. Now it is a little, can be a little confusing and disorienting, a little bit, probably more so for you guys than for me, because I'm the one who's playing. But essentially we just have to shoot these at the barge. Now we did get both antennae already. Now these little sick missile things, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're missile launchers, something like that. These are pretty easy to take care of. You can just cut these away. There we go. I'm gonna cut away both of them at the same time. Doesn't really matter too much. There we go. And then, this is going to hit the ship a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to use a tether just to bring it down all the way. Won't cause too many problems. Maybe change the ship orientation just minutely. Not very big of an issue. And the same thing to this one, too. And there we go. Alright, so now we essentially have a blank ship. And 1 second, real quick. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so, next is going to be salvaging metal and that type of stuff. This, I think, is actually a little bit fun. Just because of what we are going to be doing. So, right in here, there's these cut points. And you're going to just go ahead and cut these away. Now, where's some more? There's another one. And we are going to need to get some oxygen. Sometimes you can find oxygen around in these like this. So we're going to go ahead and collect that to fill up on our oxygen. So that way we don't have to go back and restock, because that costs money. And I don't want to spend more money. We're already in debt. So as you can see, once I unhook these, they're going to start floating away. Now that's okay, because they won't go far, hopefully. And this one should be unhooked, I believe. Yes, it is. Okay, so now we got to go back out on the outside of the ship. And I'm just going to attach a tether to each one. And this should pull it out. It should. Not sure exactly what happened there. We'll try that again.
Tether supplies are low.
Alright, so our tethers are now a little low. This is going to really change the orientation of the ship, but that's okay. I did connect that tether to that other part, so that was kind of a mistake. Didn't really mean to do that, but it is going to be okay. Just give it a little push, and they'll make their way in there. Alright, so the next thing is these chairs. You know, we can send these to the barge. There we go. Alright. And now we just need to salvage some more nanocarbon. And nanocarbon can be a little bit difficult sometimes to get. Just because it's, especially on these first ships. So let's see here. Is this nano? I'm not sure. Okay, so this is nanocarbon. Okay, that's perfect. So we're gonna cut off the roof now. Okay, those ones are a little bit more difficult to get to. So, let's go ahead and grab this one, chuck it right into the processor, flying away from the ship a little bit. Alright, and this one can go get chucked in there too. Alright, we have 7.5 minutes left to our shift. So this is another thing that is pretty big on the career. There's a free play that you can play that gets rid of the shift. But I actually kind of enjoy the shifts. So, alright. Let's see here. What else can we do? Well, there's quite a bit more to do. For instance, oh, that's right. So, right back here, you can go ahead and cut away. Actually, we want to get rid of the thruster first. That's right. So with this, we just have to take this. This is going to go into processing. It's just a thruster cap. Okay, that should make it in there. Maybe eventually. Just get a little help. Alright. So with these second class vehicles, these thrusters really are not held in very tightly, so you just kind of have to give it a grab and just push it down to the barge. Alright, so there's that.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright, so now back to this. So we're going to continue cutting these joints. Alright, so now this part should be free. Yes, it is. I can tell that just by looking at the kilograms. So this is 3,598 kilograms. This one over here is 25,000 kilograms. So very different. Now this is going to take quite a few tethers. And also this is going to waste a couple of things, but majority of what is in this needs to go into processing anyway. So it really doesn't matter too much. Now I'm going to attach, actually, yeah, we have one more tether. So yeah, I'm gonna just try to correct this a little bit.
Warning, tethers depleted.
A little shove. Actually, these, we'll just quickly grab these and send them on their way down to the barge.
About 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out. Cutter, make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill
Alright, there we go. I need some more O2, as he just told us. Now, work order is complete, so we can finish up. Everything else is kind of just extra at this point. I'm going to go fill up on oxygen really quick. Let's go ahead and get some seats. Seats don't really do too much. They do cost a little bit, but not the most. But we can basically take out a lot of these electronics in here.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Actually, this is a medical kit. I think we don't need this. Well, let's just go ahead and pick. Oh, whoops! I destroyed it. That's okay. Furnace. Not too much stuff had to go to the furnace today. Well, that's okay. Well, that's actually a good thing. So if we go back to the ship, back over here, you can see now that we have access
Fuel supplies are available for purchase
this.
in the master jet.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and use the actual cutter for these. It's somewhat faster. I think it's a lot faster. And we're also running out of time. There we go. These should be free now. Yes, it looks like they will be. Sadly, we don't have any tethers, though. So we actually don't really have any good ways of getting these over to the processing. So I'm going to go ahead and head back. We've got 2 minutes, though, remaining, which is the unfortunate bit. So let's go. I'm going to try to quickly get some tethers and head back out. We'll also pick up some more fuel. And you'll see that this costs money here. So right here, so Nova Fuel and tethers. And so yeah, that costs 5,000 and 9,000, so quite a bit. You do get quite a few tethers though. So that is the nice part. Other than that, it's kind of too bad. I think it's very much worth it to get the tether upgrades early on. So there we go. Especially with how much I use tethers. Isn't that like a little satisfying? Now you can daisy chain these. I don't like to because the chain goes away as soon as this one gets eaten up. So sometimes they don't go all the way in. And I think this one's free too. Yes, it is.
Valuable objects processed. Credits
I'm going to connect that one to the roof. And so now it's going to be these on this side. And this one's going to be a little bit... Oh, and also we have something else in here that is potentially hazardous. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of this really quick. There we go. That I believe was just a battery. A power cell, yes. Alright. We got a minute left, so I think we can actually end the day here. And at the end of the day, we'll see exactly how much we make. And we did get quite a few LTs, which I cannot remember for the life of me what those mean. I just know that it allows us to get upgrades. And that's what's important. Now another thing that you'll notice is that there's also a percentage for both the Stinger in the bottom left hand corner. It says 73%. It might be hard for you guys to see on YouTube, but that's essentially durability. So that stuff's gonna need to get repaired at a certain point. It doesn't need to get repaired quite yet, but let's go ahead and end the shift. All right. So we made some good money. So we made $1,800,000 in this run. So we did destroy a couple of things. That honestly is not that big of a problem. The amount of money we probably would have made on these is probably like not even worth it. But so we made a lot of money there, and we can also look at the work order. We completed everything. So that is beautiful. Next is going to be our debt. Should be at least, because our debt does increase. So as we can see, resurrection fee. We didn't die, so that was perfectly good. Interest though is going to hit us kind of hard at 0.01%, so $99,000, and then quite a few other expenses. But we still did make profit, so our debt is slowly decreasing. Alright, so, we basically have a few quotas as well to meet for us to get to the next certifications. So you can see here, once we complete these certifications, then we'll be on to 5 and so forth. And yeah, and that'll basically allow us to get new ship classes. So very exciting stuff there. And let's see here. Now we got 142 LT. So let's see if we can upgrade anything right now. It doesn't look like anything that's that cheap. That's a little unfortunate. But I think I'm going to end it off here. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope it was informative for those of you that are interested in this game, or also it inspires interest for those that didn't know about this game. It's a very cool game, and yeah, go ahead and check it out if you're interested. And I think we'll probably continue this series depending on what you guys think of it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did like this video, hit that like button. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, anything of the sort, leave them in the comments down below. And as always, if you guys are brand new to the channel and you guys like what you saw, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next episode.